One bright morning, after a night of rain, a group of cheerful frogs was hopping along a forest path. The air was fresh, and drops of water glistened like tiny jewels on the green leaves. The frogs were laughing, singing, and enjoying the beauty of the new day. Everything felt perfect. Suddenly, two frogs who were jumping ahead weren't watching the ground carefully, and in an instant, both of them fell into a deep, muddy hole beside the path. Plop! The sound echoed through the forest. The other frogs quickly gathered around the edge of the pit and looked down. It was very deep, dark, and slippery. The walls were covered with wet mud. The frogs at the top gasped. One shouted, "Oh no, it's too deep! You'll never get out of there!" Another said, "Stop trying, friends, it's useless!" Down below, the two trapped frogs tried to jump with all their strength. They pushed, slipped, and tried again. But the more they struggled, the more the frogs above shouted that it was impossible. After a while, one of the frogs at the bottom became tired and hopeless. He looked up, heard the discouraging voices, and slowly gave up. He stopped jumping, closed his eyes, and lay still on the muddy floor. He never got out again. But the other frog didn't stop. He kept jumping, once, twice, again and again. Every time he fell, he tried harder. The frogs above continued to shout, "Stop! You can't do it! You'll die there!" But their words didn't stop him. In fact, he jumped even higher each time. His body was shaking, his legs were weak, but his heart was full of determination. He looked up at the light coming from above and thought, "I can do it. I just have to keep trying." Finally, with one last powerful leap, the frog pushed off the ground with all the strength left in his tiny body. He flew upward through the air, and to everyone's surprise, he landed safely on the grass outside the pit. The frogs above were completely shocked. They ran to him and said, "Didn't you hear us? We were telling you to stop." The frog looked at them and smiled. "Oh, I'm a little hard of hearing. I thought you were cheering for me, telling me to jump higher." For a moment, the forest went silent. All the frogs looked at each other and realized how powerful words can be. One frog had died because he believed in the voices of doubt. The other had survived because he believed those same voices were full of encouragement. From that day on, none of the frogs forgot the lesson they learned. Never stop trying just because others tell you to. They might not know how strong you really are. Stopping means losing, but if you keep trying, no matter how deep the pit, success will come just like it did for the second frog. Believe in yourself. Keep jumping. Keep going. And one day, you'll rise above everything that tried to hold you down.